Good morning students. Today we will discuss about the basic integration that we will use in physics. Integration is something if we want to add something, and let's say we have a curve, this is x-axis, y-axis, and we have a curve. We want to find the area under this curve. So specifically what we do, we take a very small rectangles, because for a very small distance or displacement this curve is straight. Every curve is straight for a very small part. Okay, so we will find the area of rectangles drawn like this, and then we will add it to find the area under curve. But integration give us a simple way or simple mathematical operation to find the addition, that is area under the curve, or whenever we want to add something that is continuous in nature. When continuous things are added, because discrete values are easier to add. If we know 1 plus 5 plus 7 plus 8, we can easily add it. But continuous value, which are the quantity which is changing continuously, for that we perform integration. Okay, in just like differentiation, integration is another calculus method for the mathematical operations. There are two type of integrals: indefinite integrals and definite integrals. Indefinite integrals, in which there is no limit of the curve, that having no limit, and definite integrals are having upper limit and lower limit. Means we know that from where the curve is starting and where we are going. Okay, so the simplest formula to find the integration is, whenever some power is raised to power n and this x is here, these two variables should be same. So x raised to power n plus 1, power is raised by 1, divide by the n plus 1, that is divide by the power raised by 1, and again power is raised 1, where n is not equal to minus 1. For minus 1 we have another formula. N should be positive, the value of n should be positive. For positive power, we will take the function, we will add the powers, and upon we will just do that. And for a negative, when x is less than 0, in negative, that is 1 upon x dx, then we will take the integration of this function will be log x. It is okay. So for example, to find the integration, we have function x cube dx. So we will simply do x3 plus 1 upon 3 plus 1, x raised to power 4 upon 4. Okay, in the same way, if we have a real number, same as in differentiation, we will take the real number out and 1 dot dx. Here x raised to power 0, so x raised to power 0 plus 1 upon 0 plus 1, so it will become x raised to power 1. So answer will be 2x. It is just a reverse of differentiation. Integration is type of reverse of differentiation. So another is integration of x cube plus x4 dx. We will do the integration individually. Okay, that is x raised to power 4, power is raised by 1, divide by 4. X raised to power 5, power is raised by 1, and divide by 5. In the same way, in subtraction, we will just do the integration and we will do it. Okay, let's say we have a function 2x square y dx. Now we will take the integration of those parts only which depends upon x. So only x square is depending upon x, so 2y will be taken here out of the integration. We will do the integration only of the x portion. X square dx, the value will be this, x raised to power. This was the definite integrals, in which we just perform the integration, we do not put any limit. But if we have a limit, let's say from 0 to 2, so first of all we will do the simple integration, x raised to power 5 divided by 5, lower limit, upper limit. The formula here is, then the trick here is upper limit minus lower limit. First of all, instead of x we will put the upper limit, then minus, instead of x we will put the lower limit. So upper limit is 2 raised to power 5 divided by 5 minus 0, so it will be 0, and we have 32 upon 5. In the same way, if limit is 2 to 4, first of all we will do the simple integration, that is of x and 2x square. For x it will be x square upon 2, for 2x square it will be 2x cube upon 3. So first of all we will put the upper limit. In both the terms we will put the upper limit 4, and then minus we will put the lower limit. Okay, and we will get the answer. Again, in this way we can put the limits and solve the questions. Okay, this is the way to solve. Simple. Multiplication, I am not going for the multiplication and division for integration because they are tricky one, and for in the basic physics for now we just need integration up to this. Okay, 1 upon x dx we have already discussed, that is x less than 0. Its integration will be log x. Integration of sin x will be minus cos x. Integration of cos x will be sin x. Integration of exponential function will be exponential itself. Okay, so this is all about the integration.